MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the New York Yankees and the Toronto Blue Jays. First pitch coming your way next. All right, ready to get underway. And the batter will be the shortstop, Anthony Volpe. Swinging a foul out of play. Got him swinging.
Oh, that right there is just a pitcher's pitch. Tailing away from the hitter, lowing away with some good action at the end. You know, even if he gets the bat to that ball, it's probably just a weak ground ball to the opposite side. Tell you what, that's a tremendous two-strike pitch.
Now, Jazz Chisholm Jr. They say it went. Gosman, multi-time All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a splitter, a slider, and he works in a sinker. Outside low, and 1-1. Fastball is outside. Fouls one off. 2-2. 1 out, bases empty. And he grounds one to the right side. To first, 2 quick outs at the top of the first here tonight. Aaron Judge at the plate. First pitch swinging.
Well, he looks to have some quality stuff on the hill today. Start this outing out, pepper in the zone, arm is loose, and firing him in there.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
He's in a great spot right here. Ahead in the count 0-2. All 4 pitches in play right here, partner.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Fights it off. He'll see another. And that's downstairs.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
That's off the inside corner, and it's 2-2. And there's a ball.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Swing and a ball ripped right field, and that one back, and that one is gone. He sends one out the opposite way, and the Yankees have the lead. It's 1-0. He kept swinging, and it paid off.
Well, that was a battle, Boog, and he just kept taking his cuts. Finally squared one up. Elevated fastballs, especially away, are like putting a ball on a tee. Hitters do a lot of cage work. They're comfortable hitting off the tees, and he was comfortable right there hitting that ball opposite field for a home run.
And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. Out to short. No play. That's an infield single. Giancarlo Stanton to the plate now. Swing and a miss at a slider.
0-1. I got a ball, 1 strike.
In the dirt, blocked. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
They just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
That's way outside. Ball two. Bellinger, the runner at first with two gone. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. The Yanks do get one on the solo homer. It's now a 1-0 ball game. We go to the bottom of the first, and the batter is George Springer. Swing and a miss, strike one.
0-1's the count.
Next offering is fouled back. Righty delivers. It's a K from the Coltrane.
Well, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back at the plate. Two strikes, the sort of pitch you're hoping for. A bit of a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location. But clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
Bo Bichette stands in now and watches strike one. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
0-2.
And that one is lifted in the air. Judge puts it away for the out. Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. Already trailing by a run in this one. They'll be looking to get on the scoreboard early on as well.
Well, it's just the one run, so not too big a hill to climb. But, yeah, if they can answer back in this inning or at least in the next couple, that'll maybe settle everyone into this ball game, and that includes their own starter on the mound.
Santander checks his swing. Appeal down to third. And, yes, he offered at it. 2 outs. Got it. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays. They're down 1-0. Top of the second, and here's the catcher, Austin Wells. Gosman back to work. That's outside. Ball one. That one fouled off. Line drive. Caught.
They put a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball hard. You know, line drives won't always find a hole, but the more you can hit the ball like that with good exit velo, the better off you're going to be in the long run.
Paul Goldschmidt now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So a man aboard now with one away.
Batting 8th, left fielder Jason.
And up next for New
Dominguez.
York, Jason Dominguez. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
1-0.
Line drive and foul ball. The 1-1. And there's a foul ball. Goldie leads off first with one away. Tried to check his swing there, appeal to third, and he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Oswaldo Cabrera stepping in now for the Yankees. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
0-1's the count.
Foul ball. 2 outs. And that's a base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out. Back to the top of the Yankee order. Anthony Volpe, the next to hit.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Slashes this one, and it could be trouble. Headed for the plate. 1 run across. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score. 2 runs are in, and they lead by 3.
Gets the job done as he brings home a pair. Anytime you can drive a ball into the gap the other way, it feels so good. And that's when you know you're right where you need to be at the plate. It's even better when it gets you extra bases. Gotta love looking in at your dugout and seeing your teammates fired up.
So, runner at second, 2 down. Jazz Chisholm Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees. Grounded out his first time up. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Fires over to first. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this 2-run double. It's now 3-0. Back now in Toronto, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Digging in, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And that's in there at the knees.
A 3-0 lead is great, but you can't get too comfortable. Got to stay aggressive, keep attacking hitters, try to cruise through this ball game.
Swings through that one out in front that time. Patrick Johnson calling the balls and strikes.
Pretty standard zone for Johnson. Sometimes he might get a little jumpy, a little excited and expand the zone, but usually you at least feel like the pitcher on the mound is earning it, and that's important because you got to make players earn it. Well, just excellent location on that inside fastball, really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. Hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it would be called a ball, but either way, that's a really nice pitch.
And here is Will Wagner. Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike 1. That clips the corner. Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
No, that's foul.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Yeah, there's no doubt, Boog. Electric stuff from the jump. I mean, there's just no messing around right now. It's still very early, but we could see a pretty impressive outing here if the strikeouts keep coming in the way they are. One thing you have to be aware of, though, is a high strikeout rate might impact the pitch count as the innings roll on.
Next to hit, Alejandro Kirk hit on the ground to the right side. And the Blue Jays go down 1-2-3. New inning getting started. Here is Aaron Judge. That one's upstairs, ball 1.
We all know Yankee Stadium is a great place for Judge to hit home runs. In fact, his coaches joke and say he can sneeze one out to right. Well, the scary part is it might be true.
And Judge spoils that one. Fastball for a strike.
A 1-2 count. All he's seen is fastballs. You've got to expect something off speed. Stay back.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from a same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
And it's fouled away. And ball 1.
2 strikes.
On the ground, Clement. On to first.
He's out.
First 2 batters retired here in the top of the 3rd. Here's Stanton now. His first at bat was a strikeout. And a big swing and a miss.
Just a bit tardy there. Not sure if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
That one misses. And that's ball 1. And that's downstairs and outside. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Has room, and he makes the catch. No runs, no hits, no errors. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. Yankees 3 and the Jays nothing. Bottom of the inning, here's Andres Jimenez. And a foul ball. Up the middle, into the outfield, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Now at the plate, Ernie Clement.
Leadoff man on. It's time to play a little small ball. Get some base runners. Try to dig yourself out of the hole.
Runner takes off. Pitch misses. Safe at second, and that was not close. The 1-0. Runner goes again. There's a ball. No throw. Safe at third. It's a stolen base. Off the mark there. And now 3-0. And there's the automatic. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but you know his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's gonna have to buckle down right here. Well, we're expecting to see strikeouts in this one. Cole is in the 2,000 strikeout club and only needed around 1,700 innings to get there. You know, only Chris Sale and Pedro Martinez needed fewer innings to reach 2,000 strikeouts.
2 strikes.
Runners at the corners, nobody out. Here in the last half of the 3rd. Stays alive. In the air out towards right center. Bellinger sizing it up. He's got it. Runner tags from 3rd. He's in on the sac fly. It's 3-1.
Sometimes all you got to do is your job and don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple. Runner 3rd, less than 2 outs. Put the ball in play, and a nice job with the sac fly.
Springer swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the 2nd time today. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Clement stands at first with 1 out. Swing and a ground ball, and that's a base hit. Throw into 3rd, and he's out.
Hey, as a former center fielder, I'm feeling pretty good right now. That's an excellent job by this guy to come up throwing and deliver a strike to third base. Now, for the offense, that's a tough one to swallow because you never want to lose a runner in scoring position by making it out at third base.
Bichette in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. This one in the air. Chisholm. And that is that. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. 3 innings complete. Yankees 3 and the Blue Jays 1. As we go to the top of the 4th, and now the catcher comes up to him, Austin Wells. Swings and misses. It's 0-1.
You know, these Yankees showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. It's not just the 3 runs.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. Just missed it.
Wow, that one almost got out of here. I know the wind's blowing out to left, but man, that almost pushed it over the fence. I bet hitters are trying to get the ball up in the air and hit it that direction. I know I would be.
Tap foul at the plate.
And that pitch count is impactful because if they can keep making him work hard out there, it may force the bullpen to get involved a little sooner rather than later.
Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. And that one ripped into right. That's a fair ball, and it's getting into the corner. Around first and hustling for second. The throw to second is offline.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. And that is out of play. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone. Toronto's bullpen with some action. Nick Sandlin getting loose out there. Swanson getting loose as well. Man at second. That one way inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
See ya. Strikes him out for the second time today.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Runner at second, 2 down. And a foul ball, he stays alive. That one the other way. Jumps, but it's off his glove. No throw, and they can't get the out. Back to the top of the lineup, and stepping in for the Yankees, Anthony Volpe. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Misses off the inside, and now it's even 1-1. In the air, right side, and that is Springer. And that is that. Yanks strand a pair, and the score stays 3-1. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Chambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Anthony Santander. Right through there for a strike.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Check swing, and he went 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Next offering down to the dirt. And a good eye there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Cut on and miss, struck him out. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with the high fastball and then bury that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
Volpe handles, throws to first, and Guerrero is set down.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
And now the DH, Will Wagner. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider.
Just missed with a good breaking ball in. Looking for that hitter to chase and perhaps get some weak contact or a swing and miss. Good job on both sides.
And that's downstairs. And that's ball 2. Base knock center field. And that keeps the inning going. Alejandro Kirk next up for the Blue Jays. That misses. Ball 1. Kirk, 26 years old, and he's a native of Mexico. Swing and a miss, and it's 1-1. Just missed. In the dirt, on to second, and he throws it away.
Aye.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay.
He's got it, and that'll end the inning. And we're back, ready now for the 5th inning. And stepping in for the Yankees, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Gosman back to work. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Yankees putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. The numbers help tell the story. I mean, they've been sitting fastball, and it's paying off in a big way so far with 6 hits against that pitch alone.
Line drive, and now maybe extra bases. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Check that. He'll stop at first with a single after putting on the brakes.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Kevin Gosman makes way, and he's not going to be happy with himself. New pitcher on the mound in a moment. Nick Sandlin takes over on the mound.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Judge rips that one, and it looks like trouble. Around second is Jazz. Coming home. He'll score easily.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
And here comes Bellinger.
Ball 1, no strike.
Squirts away a little bit. And that misses. Now 2-0. Yeah, there's the strike.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Looked to me like he got on the side of the ball a little too much right there. Maybe a little too casual as well with the throwing motion. And when you don't stay on top of the ball and really get out front and finish with a good release point, it's very easy to lose control of it to either side.
Stanton at the plate now. That's ball 1.
With a runner at third, this is who they want at the plate. He's so good at getting a run across in these situations.
Runner takes off. Pitch in for a strike. and safe. It's a stolen base.
Not only are they applying some pressure on the defense, it looks like they're trying to have a big inning with that steal of second. Now 2 runners in scoring position. This could be the
cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Here's the catcher, Austin Wells. 0 for 2 in this one. Right side, Guerrero. Play at the plate, and they cut him down.
I think he could have had a better read than that. With the infield back and a ball on the ground, you're expected to score if you're going to go. To get thrown out at home plate, that's probably a bad jump by the base runner, but an excellent play on defense.
Foul ball there. Two on, 2 outs. And that one fouled off. Swing and a miss, struck him out. That ends the inning, and they limit the... Back here at Rogers Center, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's the second baseman, Andres Jimenez. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Well, these Jays just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going. Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have guys in scoring position because they put themselves there.
Struck him out looking. Now the third baseman, Ernie Clement, walked his first time. Inside, just missed. Yeah, that's fouled off.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
2 strikes.
And now it's even up.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Good job to fight that one off. Yankees up by 3. Now this is in the air down the line. And it's caught for the out. 2 down, bases empty. Nathan Lucas will hit next. And that drops in for a strike. 2 outs, bases empty. Ground ball up the middle. Volpe gets it to first. That ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. Brendan Little comes on now.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Fought off foul. And that's in the dirt. And that's in for a strike. Check swing, he held up. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
That pitch wasn't even close, and they still got a check swing out of it. He's going to have to make an adjustment and make it fast.
That one misses, and the count's full. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Springer there makes the catch, and there's one down. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Oswaldo Cabrera. He's 2 for 2. And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty. Out to center. Lucas under it. Corrals it. And there's 2 down.
Up next for the Yankees, shortstop.
So the batting order turns over. And next for New York, Anthony Volpe. On the ground, right side. And that one finds its way through. And that extends the inning.
Now batting, second baseman
Jazz Chisholm Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees. Now snap throw to first.
No, he's in.
And he's back in there. 1 for 3.
Runner.
The kick and the pitch. Runner
Count
goes.
1-0.
Pitch misses. Safe
No,
at
he's
second
safe.
with a stolen base. Little checks the runner. And he
No,
dives
he's in
back
that
in
safe.
safely. Here's the pitch. Runner goes again.
that ball
Ball
went out.
outside.
No,
Throw to
he's
third.
safe.
Save. Two outs and one in scoring position. Just missed. Aaron Judge would be next if they can extend the inning.
And he's homered already, so I'm sure he'd love a chance to do some more damage here.
That one fouled off. In the air to left center, Lucas. And makes the grab. And that'll do it. Back now in Toronto, bottom of the 6th. Here's George Springer. That's a strike. 0-1. Breaking ball in there for a strike.
Boog, that hook's looking pretty sharp today. Just a solid pitching performance so far, and I really think it's because of that curveball.
He goes down looking.
Oh, that was a pretty poor at bat. He just never got the bat off the shoulder. I mean, you got to go up there looking to swing at some point, especially once you're down 0-2. And at that point, make an adjustment, look to put the ball in play if it's anywhere close. And I'm just not sure what the plan was there.
Bo Bichette up to the dish.
0-1.
Base is empty, one away here in the bottom of the 6th. That one down the line, and it goes just foul. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Chris, third time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
Two outs, base is empty. And now the big-time power threat, Anthony Santander. There's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And first offering is fouled off. That one missed. And a big swing and a miss.
And it really looks like these hitters
One
have
ball,
been in
two
between
strikes.
with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
The 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. On the ground to first, and that's just foul. Headed towards the corner, and that is a foul ball. Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next.
Well, having such a tough time putting him away. 6 foul balls in a row. Man, what a battle.
Next pitch is outside. Struck him out without a swing. And he strikes out the side for the second time today. So they go quietly there. 7th inning. New pitcher on now, Eric Swanson.
Number 50.
It's Aaron Judge now. He's already homered in this game. And a swing and a miss there. Swanson, in his 6th season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a splitter, and he works in a slider. Way high there, and that's ball 1. And now he's falling behind Judge. Deep drive down the line. Foul ball.
A lot of pop in that bat. Had the distance for the oppo home run, but many times you have that slice going to the opposite field, and he just couldn't keep that one fair.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
One down, base is empty. And 1-2. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled. Gets to it on to first. In time for the second out. Good job to clean it up after the drop 3rd strike.
Oh, really went aggressive in with that slider. Good 2-strike pitch right there. At worst case scenario, it's weak contact in play. Exactly where he and the catcher wanted it.
Now here's Giancarlo Stanton. A little out front there as he swings through it. Two down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
Got him swinging. And he strikes out the side in the 7th. And welcome back to the ballpark. Set for the last half of the 7th. And now Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Tonight, his slider has been really impressive. I mean, tight spin. Seems like the hitters aren't picking it up out of the hand.
Fastball for a strike. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising along.
Wow, short work to send him packing to start the inning, and no messing around either. All 3 pitches were in the strike zone, attack mode all the way, and that's pretty impressive given the pop he was dealing with at the plate.
Wagner in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Fastball for a strike, and it's 1-1. And strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Yeah, the 1-2 misses to even the count. On a line, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
On the corner at the knees for a strike. And down on strikes. And he keeps putting up the Ks. That's number 11.
No, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
And that one is downstairs. And the count is 1-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Swing and a ball hammered left field, way back there. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. The run scores all the way from first, and now just a 2-run deficit. Ernie Clement next up for the Blue Jays. That misses, and that is ball 1.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Next pitch is downstairs. And there's a ball. In the air, fairly deep to right field. Brings it in, and that will end the inning. The Jays push across a run on this double. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Tommy Nance.
Tommy Nance.
And first offering is fouled off. Fouled off left side. Nance sets, fires. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now there are several ways that they can get this run across.
Paul Goldschmidt now swings through that one for strike 1. Runner in scoring position, nobody out, and we're at the top of the 8th. Next offering is downstairs. Movement in the Blue Jays bullpen. Jimmy Garcia appears to be getting loose. This to third. Clement. They put the tag on him. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Jason Dominguez. 0 for 3 in this one. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Next offering is in for a strike. Man at first, 1 away. Inside, almost got him. And a miss for the strikeout. Nice job behind the plate there. Oswaldo Cabrera digs in now. Nance with a move to first. And he's back safely. And that's outside. Nance checks on first. Ow! They got him, and that on to the bottom of the 8th. And now the center fielder, Nathan Lucas. Fouled off to the right. That's to third. Cabrera throws to first in time. And a quick out, number 1. And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
Fouled off. He was late.
Tired or not, he's relentless with the way he pitches. He might be exhausted out there, but his stuff is still nasty.
On the ground, right side. He'll do it himself. And a couple of quick outs.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
Two down, nobody on. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Dominguez makes the catch. That is the inning. And we're back. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the third baseman, Oswaldo Cabrera.
Number 93.
First pitch misses. Toronto's bullpen with some action. Yariel Rodriguez up and throwing. And that one hammered. That's back there. And that one is out of here. He'll circle the bases, and they tack one on the board. It's 5-2. Here's the Yankees leadoff hitter, Anthony Volpe. And first offering is fouled off.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
The other way, and foul ball.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
Fastball is outside. That's a ball. Tried the sweeper. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here at the top of the ninth. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Great location with that two-strike fastball. I tell you what, as a hitter, you're looking to protect the outside part of the plate, stay back on something off speed. So many times, that location with two strikes, you just can't get around on it, and that's a tough one to compete with.
Chisholm, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike one. And that's way high. 1-1.
Ball, one strike.
The 1-1 is fouled off. That one inside. Look out.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
One down, base is empty. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Slinging it to first in time.
Now batting right fielder Aaron Judge.
Here comes Aaron Judge. He had a big swing for these guys way back in the first inning.
Yeah, Boog, he didn't waste any time in this one. The solo shot really got his team going, and he's looking for more right here.
And the 1-0. Swinging a foul straight back. That one well upstairs. And it's 2-1. Comes up empty. That's strike two. Hard hit left side. Over to first. And that's the third out. But the solo shot stretches their lead. It's now 5-2. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at Rogers. And a foul ball. Next offering is in for a strike. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
0-1's the count.
Base is empty, one away. We're in the last half of the ninth inning. Swing and a foul out of play. And they'll do it again. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. And they're down to their last out.
This is definitely what a team likes to see out of their closer. Come in and just destroy all hope. First two batters, 2 strikeouts. See if he can strike out the side.
Wagner in the box now. No balls and a strike. That one misses. And the count even 1-1. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the last half of inning number 9. Next offering is down low. He swings and fouls one off. 1 strike away. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything.